Hi everyone. How's it going? These were caught by Sinapon and her friend. They often go fishing at Lake Hamana. On a clear day, you can see the small Mount Fuji in the distance. You did it! They didn't notice it while fishing, but when they were lining them up on the cutting board, they noticed that there were different types of fish mixed together. The 6 in the red frame are horse mackerels. These are the most eaten horse mackerel species caught in the waters off Japan. The 5 in the green frame are big-eye scads. They live in warm waters around the world. Wiki told me that Americans use them as fishing baits, but they are a popular food source in the Asia-Pacific region. Let's find the differences. The shape of lateral lines are different. Horse mackerel's lateral lines are sharply curved. On the other hand, big-eye scads are gently curved. Horse mackerel have a black spot on the edge of gill covers. Big-eye scads have this distinctive yellow band on the body. They belong to the Carangidae family. If you like fishing, giant trevally belongs to this family too. There are many common characteristics, but if there is a skewed here, it's most likely a Carangidae member. Sorry kitten, I'll feed you in a minute. Today we are going to use some of these fish to make deep fried fish with bread crumbs. Okay, let's go. First, you'll remove the scute. Place the knife from the tail and move it back and forth. The scute gets in the way of removing the scales, so Sinapon removes the scute first, then removes the scales. But Sinapon's friend did it in reverse order, so we switched the order of the videos. This is a common way to remove innards from fish. However, for making fried horse mackerel is different. You want to keep the belly skin intact. You'll see the reason soon. This is the correct way. Cut off the head behind the pectoral fins, and wash out the innards. Please bear with us as we are far from a textbook quality when it comes to cutting fish for fried horse mackerels. Place the knife above the dorsal fin and cut gradually. Try not to cut the belly skin. After opening the fish, turn the fish over. The dorsal fin is now on the upper right side. Cut above the dorsal fin to remove the vertebra. There is an easy way though. After this, the vertebra was cut off just before the tail. By the way, here is what happened to the one he cut open the belly to remove the innards. 2 pieces are barely hanging on to the tail. There's more. You'll trim the ribs from each side. Then pull out the dorsal ribs one by one. I know it's a hassle. If you don't mind small bones, go ahead and eat it, but I don't recommend it. Now let the cooking begin. Before frying the horse mackerels, let's make some tartar sauce. It goes well with crispy fried foods. It often contains boiled eggs, but you can also make it with just mayonnaise and onions. Finely chop the onions any way you like. A small bowl is fine. These are pickles, but aren't they so tiny? Up until today, we didn't know this, but they are imported from India. Interesting. This mayonnaise is about 1 tablespoon per person. Then mix well. Looks like it wasn't enough. There are ready-made tartar sauces, but it's so easy to make, so please give it a try. We'll use breadcrumbs, all-purpose flour, and an egg. I think it's the same way of making cutlets. First, you'll beat an egg. Coat both sides of the horse mackerel with flour. Then dive it in the beaten egg. If you keep your left hand dry, it will make the rest of the work easier. Once you place it on the breadcrumbs, use your left hand to cover it with the breadcrumbs and press it. Do you make deep fry foods at home? It made me wonder if breadcrumbs are available in your area. Then I checked Walmart.com. I found some breadcrumb products. Some of them had the word panko in their product's name. Yes, panko is exactly what breadcrumbs are called in Japanese. I want to see online supermarkets in other countries. If you have any recommended sites, please leave a comment. It must be in English though. Do the same for the broken pieces. You're all set now, so let's fry them. These open horse mackerels take up a lot of space, so she'll fry them in this frying pan instead of a deep fryer. Not everything will be covered in oil, but that's okay. Oil gets very hot, so adding too much oil can cause it to boil over or catch fire. Therefore, less than half the depth of the pot is ideal. This is quite low. I know. She's adding the small pieces. About 3 minutes on one side. Another 3 minutes after turning them over. Fry the remaining horse mackerels as well. Sinapon will eat today, so please hear the sound.
いただきます。おいしい。
It was very crispy, wasn't it? Thank you everyone for watching. We hope to see you in the next video.